Succession is a fundamental tenet of any successful business.
The topic of succession, I think, is a good one for this year because I think when you look at the real estate industry, it is a metaphor for succession insofar as people constantly look at trading out old stock, replacing it with new stock, and frankly, some of the old stock is starting to show its age. That happens in life.
In order for us to continue growing, we need more and more people contributing in a significant way to be responsible for the entire operation of each of our divisions.
Well, what you want is continuity as an organization. What you want is the same culture driving through.
Any business that's going to sustain itself has to know what to do, how to groom the next generation of leaders, and what to do in the case of a sudden pivot.
We need to have succession for each division, and ultimately, the more that people do to help run the company, the more I get to think of the next fun things to do.
If when you look at your portfolio, you're not consistently trying to rehabilitate it, bring it into the next generation, and add additional new stock with all the new ideas that come with it, you're not doing the right thing for your company, or you're not doing the right thing for your portfolio. So I think the two things are in lockstep.
Change can really be a very positive thing for an organization to go through because you're bringing in new ideas, you're giving people new opportunities, new responsibilities. That's a very healthy thing.
It becomes clear that more and more time on training and promoting and evaluating and encouraging is a significant part of the success of our company.
Yeah, I think it was Tom Peters in Search of Excellence who said every single one of us has a skill set that is functionally obsolete every 7 years. That's what's happening in your real estate. You better get at it, and you better bring others along as you grow your book or you grow your company.
Our succession plan here is pretty clear. Build a world-class team and let them worry about it when I'm not.
There's succession if something happens tomorrow, and there's succession if something happens later. I've got a 6-month-old son, so I think we're set for 2054. He's in training. Every day we go over financials. He loves it. And he's pretty creative, so I'm quite excited to see what he does, let's say, at month 7.
Well, I've always thought that it should be someone that really mirrors you, that looks and talks and acts exactly the way you do. So I think George Clooney is my man.
Well, I assume one of my team's not at the wheel. But given that, the plan is to build the best team in the business. And if I get hit by the proverbial bus, or if I decide to pivot, this team's in place, they can run this business.
So if Michael Cooper would either cut his hair or have quite a bit less of it, or start to wear a proper suit and tie, and ideally, curtail his behavior just a little bit, I think he would be a very excellent candidate. Now, I heard the other day Doug Ford was running for the head of Oxford. Nobody has told him it's not an elected position, and apparently he likes to run for stuff. But a better one would be his mother, Diane. Because if she can run that family, she could run anything.
How did you like the chocolate factory, Charlie?
I think it's the most wonderful place in the whole world.
I'm very pleased to hear you say that, because I'm giving it to you. That's all right, isn't it?
You're giving Charlie the...
I can't go on forever, and I don't really want to try. So who can I trust to run the factory when I leave and take care of the Oompa Loompas for me? But Charlie, don't forget what happened to the man who suddenly got everything he always wanted.
What happened?
He lived happily ever after.